Thank you so much for being here. Remember when I said I was going to try something different? This is it. We still have a couple minutes to go. We're on track to start exactly 1 minute after the hour. To those of you watching the VOD, thank you so much. Please hit the like button. It helps out a lot. And you will find timestamps in the description, as always, once we're done. So to those of you who are here, thank you once again. Where is it? There it is. Enjoy Otis McDonald, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Guess who's here? How's everyone doing? My name is Sydney. Welcome to the SydStream. I am in a good mood. I have some shit on my bed that's in the frame, but whatever. I will kill the music because it's annoying me. Hey, Breck, glad to see you. There we go. How is everyone doing? I am excited to begin the show. When I tweeted the promo for tonight's show, I said that I didn't have that much to say about Sanjay Gupta on Joe Rogan, and that's probably still true, but it turns out I did have a lot more to say than I thought that I did at the time. One thing is for sure, I don't know if I have a good history of being poor at estimating how long it's going to take me to do things. And all I will say is I am willing to go along to play Stardew Valley, but I still might not, depending on how much bloat is in this. So take that for what it's worth. Another thing I wanted to tell you about is a bit of housekeeping. This will probably impact the show starting like today, right now, and for the next couple weeks or so. I have an opportunity to participate in a project, and this is a real opportunity. I'm truly excited by it. However, this opportunity, this project, this project requires a non-negligible amount of time on the weekends, which means I don't need that many plans in my weekend for preparing for this show to become like virtually impossible on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So of course this is new. I'm still figuring out. I'm sure that as things progress, I will get better. But yeah, I just wanted to warn you. And that impact will be felt tonight. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's just me rambling. But I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. Another thing I wanted to say, I postponed this story last week because the show was so full, but I had the chance to go back to my place of work 2 weeks ago. Hey, Darth Shady, glad you could make it. I went to my place of work 2 weeks ago, and it was cool to see, you know, some of my colleagues face to face again. However, unfortunately, the day that we all picked to go to work together and see each other was also the day that some dude, posted on social media that he was going to come down there and teach us all a lesson. So that day was cut short. But the cool thing is, first of all, yes, it was great to see my colleagues. That was great. The ones that I did see, I was super happy to see them. Holy shit, so many of us have changed in the last almost 2 years, 20 months. But another big takeaway for me is that I got to take my stuff back because in March of 2020, when Premier François Legault announced a state of emergency in Quebec, and I was going home from work, and I was making the decision, like, what do I leave here and what do I take home with me? I thought I was coming back to work in 2 weeks. So I left this sweater, which is my favorite sweater, which I'm super happy to have back. I love this sweater so much. When it started getting holes in the elbows, I actually put elbow pads on it. So now it looks even better than it did before. So yeah, I'm really happy to have this sweater back, although I don't need it right now. I just didn't want to have to put it on when I was telling this story. So, I'm Darshady. To answer your question, I'm pretty sure nothing happened. It was just someone who was really frustrated with one of our products. Starts with a B, and they just like said a bunch of dumb shit on social media, and that's it. I'm pretty sure nothing happened. There was a cop car waiting in front of our office as we were leaving. Not for me, but yeah. Another thing that I want to say before we get into the show, while we're on while we're on personal anecdotes, I had a taste of something yesterday. So most of you probably don't know this because this isn't something that I talk about in public a lot. But I've been into tarot for a while now, like 6 or 7 years. There have been phases where I was on again, off again, but it's never something that I didn't do for a long time. And I recently got 2 new tarot decks to complete my collection as far as I'm concerned. I won't go into the details, but one of those decks is the Tarot de Marseille, and it turns out it's a completely different system. So what I decided to do, because I really want to practice with the Tarot de Marseille as much as I can, and I decided it would be a good opportunity to practice in public. You know, this stream is me, well, maybe not so much now, but the birth of this stream was me practicing streaming in public. That's what that was. And I still get a little tinge of regret whenever I even think of this, but the first time I streamed here, the first Tuesday of January of 2021, I was so clueless that I didn't end the stream properly, and that VOD is lost forever. But that being said, I decided to post quick readings, and I posted one of them on TikTok, and it went viral. Holy shit. I made a point of not checking this. Just to give you an idea, last time I checked, it had like 9,000 likes. And let's see here. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Okay. We're at almost 100,000 views. I just want to say when I uploaded this video yesterday, I had 25 followers on TikTok. So this is my first taste of going viral. Of course, the whole point of TikTok is to go viral. And I gotta say, I wouldn't go so far as to, read tarot when I don't want to. But I gotta say, from the perspective of someone who is going through this right now, for people who make content for TikTok, I can totally see how the dopamine squirt of going viral is can be addictive. I'm really happy. Man, I'm so fortunate that this is happening now because I remember I was attending a Clubhouse session. Clubhouse is an app where people just talk to each other. And one of the rooms that I was in, a guy was a famous TikToker, and he was trying to start on YouTube, and he didn't have the patience to do it. Well, either he didn't. No, I'm pretty sure he did, but a lot of his friends didn't. And the difference in mentality between YouTube and TikTok is astounding. Like TikTok is the goal is to go viral, whereas YouTube is a grind. I don't know how many of you produce content on YouTube, but like you can't go into YouTube expecting a lot of followers at first and not and stay motivated. Yeah, and I'm really fortunate that this is happening where I have the presence of mind to know these things. I also have the presence of mind to know that ultimately views, likes, and followers, those are vanity metrics. I don't completely dismiss them because they can indicate other things which matter more, which is like influence and maybe money at some point. But I'm glad that I have that presence of mind, and I'm also glad that I have an outlet to just share, you know, my tarot geekness with the world in a way where, holy shit, how's that for a market signal? Let me just go back here. Yeah. Wait. And again, this also speaks to the wait. I might be misremembering, but I might have just gained 2 followers during this segment. But anyway, just to show you the reason I'm back here, this 97K views happened in just over 24 hours. This video here, I uploaded it in January. So if you scroll here, like 300 is a massive success. I still have one that only has 5 views. You know, the whole grind of YouTube is probably one of the aspects that kept me uploading to TikTok. I wouldn't say consistently because between January and October, let's be real. Anyway, that is enough of that. Before we go into our one segment, and we're on time to we're on track to be playing Stardew Valley. I watched a video on Dave Chappelle by a guy called Doomermedia. Actually, I will prepare it just so I can put it in my show notes. I don't want to play it, even though it's short. But watching that video made me realize something, and I will tell you in a second once I've actually queued it up here. Well, I'm not queuing it up. I'm preparing the show notes, which means I should do it later. Okay, so that yeah, that being said, I watched a video by Doomermedia who made me remember something, because when I did my segment on Dave Chappelle last week, I hadn't seen the video and I hadn't seen that special in a couple days, and I remember saying how I didn't laugh nearly as much as I did for his prior special, Sticks and Stones, which I still find way better. If you enjoyed The Closer, you'll probably love Sticks and Stones. But Doomermedia made a point which I had forgotten. And this is undoubtedly one of the reasons why I didn't laugh nearly as much. A lot of Dave Chappelle's jokes on trans people were just mean. And tying it back to the point that I was making last week, which is that Dave Chappelle isn't informed enough on gender issues to talk about this in public responsibly. I don't think Dave even realizes how mean he was being with some of those jokes. And I did, which is probably why I couldn't laugh at those. I don't think that invalidates the broader points that I was making last week, but I just wanted to share that because I remember that I didn't laugh that much, but I had forgotten why. And Doomermedia played one of the segments where, you know, I try not to talk about this person a lot in public, but you know, there's this cartoonist called Stone Toss, who does a lot of, let's say, controversial cartoons. And this guy is a transphobe. I think it's easy, you know, we cannot read people's minds, right? It is impossible. However, as is tradition on this show, we have 2 entryways into the mind of someone. We go by consistent patterns of behavior or red flags. Stone Toss has a consistent pattern of behavior of making fun of trans people at the expense of trans people. The only reason I'm bringing him up right now is because whenever he draws a trans woman, the trans woman always has like facial stubble and, you know, balloons that are visible like through their tank top or whatever. And some of Dave Chappelle's jokes were the some of Dave Chappelle's jokes were the stand-up equivalent of that Stone Toss trans person with facial hair and you know, the balloons poking through their tank top, and I can't laugh at that. One last thing, let me just do one thing. All right. One last thing that I wanted to talk about. When did this happen? I think this happened last week, or yeah.
Vanessa Gelman.
Whoops. You'll we'll watch this in a second. So yeah, this was 2 days after last week's show. Jesus Christ. Why would Vanessa Gelman do this? Let me just show the video before dissecting my tweet. It's only a minute long.
Are you Vanessa? Vanessa Gelman. I'm a reporter with Project Veritas.
Vanessa Gelman, who works in Washington, D.C., is Senior Director of Worldwide Research. From Vanessa Gelman.
And this is like...
From the perspective of corporate affairs, we want to avoid having the information on the fetal cell lines floating out there. We believe that the risk of communicating this right now outweighs any potential benefit that we could see, particularly with general members of the public who may take this information and use it in ways we may not want it out there.
Miss, why did you send emails telling Pfizer employees not to report that you guys were using fetal cell lining, miss? What else are you hiding from the public today? Miss, what else are you hiding from the public? The public needs to know. Well,
wait, actually, I zoomed in for comedic effect at the best part. Wait, here.
Miss, why did you send emails telling Pfizer employees not to report that you guys were using fetal cell lining, miss? What else are you hiding from the public today?
That
miss,
fucking
what else are you hiding
leap.
from the public? The public needs to know.
Oh, man.
Well, there you have it. We wanted to ask her a few questions. She broke out into a sprint. We really think that the public needs to know about the fetal cell lining emails. And we tried to get a comment. She ran. Sometimes they don't want to answer for the fraud that they're committing or the corruption that's going on. We try our best.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to make one thing perfectly clear before I go into this. Okay. I love Project Veritas, but for the opposite of the reason they want me to, okay? As an outlet of information, they are shady as fuck. And I thought that before watching a YouTube series by some YouTuber called Timba on Toast on how shady Project Veritas is in the way that they acquire the footage for their videos, okay? Now, that being said, holy shit, when you have these skilled sophists on the level of Project Veritas and you have a lack of basic media training, it is crazy how this thing... Wait, let me just make sure there we go. It is crazy how a split-second wrong decision in the hands of master sophists like Project Veritas's team will give an amazing meme. Like, oh, I gotta get... She's fucking freaking out.
This, right?
Wait, let me jump to the sprint here.
Pfizer employees not to report that you guys are using fetal cell lining, miss. What else are you hiding from the public today? Miss, what else are you hiding from the...
I get that, you know, being ambushed while walking your dog on your way back to your house. Well, I think she was walking her dog. Anyway, being ambushed like that by your house can spook you, but wow, this is insane. And it's a little disheartening for me to see a split-second wrong decision end up in Project Veritas getting this powerful persuasion bullet that is so entertaining that even I laugh at it. It is wild. I don't want to find the tweet, it would be too long, but when I said that basic media training needs to become part of our curriculum, what I saw another tweet that had the same message, which was this footage will be part of PR training programs for years to come or something like that. Like, wait, let's just see the initial sprint. This is so funny. Even I'm enjoying it. And you just heard the rant that I said on Project Veritas. Again, this is an example of me loving them for the opposite reason of what they want. Like, their fanboys are probably saying like, oh my God, she's running for they're so truthful and powerful and shit. But yeah, no, this is just a great meme, and it's so unfortunate.
Vanessa Gelman, I'm a reporter with Project.
Okay, enough of that. Let me. Whoops. Ooh. Hey. How are you? Let me just prepare. Is that it? That is it. Oh, one thing I will say just before moving on is I will link to the Timba on Toast playlist after the show. I just want to tell you, never let them see you sweat. Yeah, right, Brett. Breck. That's never let them see you sweat, and never let them see you fucking have your knees quaking in fear as you're literally sprinting away. You know. But yeah, just as a warning. The whole playlist is roughly 6 hours long. That's I used my I can watch videos at 2x privilege to blast through all this. I would say if you only had to pick one, the most relevant one to our times or to what's going on right now is part 4. However, if you go through it, you could see that James O'Keefe has been an activist from the beginning and has done some really shady shit. There's a reason why they no longer publish the original footage of the things that they gather. So yeah, and I will remind you, I'm pretty sure I showed you this last week, but remember, if you only take something away, if you only take one thing away from this presentation, whenever you see undercover footage in Project Veritas, and this is doubly true nowadays, whenever you see undercover footage of a man in a bar/restaurant and their journalist is a woman, it's a date, okay? The man thinks he's on a date. That's kind of how they do it, and that includes the CNN whistleblower, which I wasn't mindful of that at the time, but yeah, I don't feel like finding my own meme. It's already 25 past the hour, so let me prepare the segment and we shall move on. All right. Where is it here? Oh yeah, I don't need that much. Yeah, I will set it. Okay. I have a bunch of things prepared, but I don't feel like playing them, but I have them at the ready in case I change my mind. Oh, that one I can. Oh, before I do. No, actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna. We're doing it live, baby. Thank you, Breck. Man, can you imagine had I recorded that entire thing on mute the whole time? Thanks again. Yeah, that would have been like a mini disaster. One thing that I hate is failing slowly, and yeah, having ranted on that would have been wild. Okay, take two in a sec. You know, I'm reminded of Booksmarts, a streamer that I really like and have been watching a lot lately. I fucking love this guy, but one thing that one point of criticism that I'm sure he gets all the time and clearly doesn't care, and that's fine. He burps into his microphone a lot, sometimes in the middle of a sentence, a la Rick Sanchez. However, in his defense, I ain't never seen Booksmarts start a whole segment on mute because he forgot to unmute after burping or snorting or whatever. So, hey, you give and take, you know? So like I was saying, at this point, you've probably seen the now viral appearance of Dr. Sanjay Gupta on the Joe Rogan Experience. And I just want to prelude this with two things. First of all, I want to give Sanjay Gupta mad props for having shown up. I think that depending on your point of view, more on that later, his appearance can serve as an example of why that doesn't happen very often, but I still am glad that he showed up. The other thing that I want to put as a caveat, I came up with a rule a couple weeks ago, and that rule is I don't talk about the vaccines in public. The reason for that is my position is too nuanced for social media to handle, and I just don't want the trouble. A lot of people are better suited to talk about that than I am. That being said, I still am happy to talk about the conversation around vaccines, which is what I'm doing right now. So I just wanted to make that clear. If you ever see me suddenly become like all hesitant and tiptoey, that's probably why. So something that you might not be able to perceive is that this appearance, this episode of the Joe Rogan podcast or the Joe Rogan Experience was yet another example of two movies playing on the same screen. And if you live in an echo chamber where you only get your news from your side, this might be news to you, okay? So I just want to point out the two movies, okay? On one end, Joe Rogan schooled Sanjay Gupta on myocarditis and grilled him on CNN's lies. Personally, I fucking loved watching him grill Sanjay on CNN's lies, okay? The other movie that was also playing on that screen is Dr. Sanjay Gupta pleaded Joe Rogan to take the vaccine, and he obstinately said no. Now, I gotta say, I know most people with very strong opinions on this are only going off of clips. I watched the whole 3-hour show. Apparently, there might have been some things that I missed, but I don't particularly feel like rewatching it. But one thing that I did notice as I was watching it is Sanjay Gupta missed an opportunity there because I get that Joe Rogan's position is that, supported by that Israel study on how natural immunity is better than vaccination. However, from what I've heard, if you have natural immunity and you also get the vaccine, that is better. So as much as the Israeli study seems to show that natural immunity is better than getting vaccinated, if you only had to pick one of the two, that doesn't invalidate Gupta's position that Joe Rogan should probably get vaccinated anyway. And it's surprising to me that he didn't bring that up at one point during the podcast. Like, it was just, no, I won't get it because I have natural immunity and it's better, and that's it. It was surprising to me to see Sanjay struggle like that. The other thing that I was let me just bring this out. Oh no, okay, I didn't bring it up. So the other piece of fallout was when John Gupta came back home to CNN and shortly thereafter appeared on Don Lemon's show. First of all, man, I fucking hate it that it's this difficult to see the original full show. All we have to go on is this like 2-minute clip on the exchange between Don Lemon and Sanjay Gupta saying like, well, actually, you know what? Let's play a little bit of it. So I have it on screen anyway.
I know it's so very important. I know it's in large part a tongue-in-cheek interview, you know, because it's Joe Rogan and there's a lot you're jockeying back and forth. But he did say something about ivermectin that I think wasn't actually correct about CNN and lying, okay? Ivermectin is a drug that is commonly used as a horse dewormer. So it is not a lie to say that the drug is used as a horse dewormer. I think that's important, and it is not.
So one thing that, first of all, there's a brilliant supercut that was made. I'll find it and link it below, where like this clip is superimposed with a bunch of pundits saying that he took horse dewormer. But the thing that I want to point out is, and a lot of people forget this in online discourse in general, you don't necessarily have to say something to say it. People conveniently, I might add, forget about the implications of what they're saying. And, you know, if you, let me find, where is it? This is an example to illustrate how ludicrous Don Lemon's point is, even though it's factual. You don't have to say something to say it. So Joe Rogan says, I've been drinking lots of water. And then this guy I don't know from CNN says, Joe Rogan promotes ingesting liquid commonly used as engine coolant. It is true. So this illustrates the ludicrousness of Don Lemon's points. It is not a lie, which is what I said here. It's not a lie to say that water is a common engine coolant, but you know, it's on the implication. So one thing that, coming back to these two movies on one screen, a lot of people have been roasting Sanjay for basically, you know, flip-flopping like a coward or whatever when he was on Sanjay Gupta's, Don Lemon's show. I just want to, I want to stand Sanjay Gupta on this for a second. I don't know if, Jesus Christ, I don't think it's fair to point this out to him. You've probably been in the middle of a dispute between two parties and you have a relationship with both of these parties, okay? I'm not saying Joe Rogan and Sanjay Gupta are buds or whatever, but in the context of that show, they are in a relationship with each other. They're conversing. They're trying to get to know each other. They're trying to get where each other are coming from, which is why I loved the episode so much. But if y'all know what it's like to have two of your friends arguing about each other and you're kind of caught in the middle of that, that's kind of like what the situation that Sanjay Gupta was in. Now, let's say that one of those two friends pays your fucking bills. I'm sure that I'm sure that Sanjay is a successful doctor, and like if he was fired from CNN tomorrow, he would be just fine. As a matter of fact, I remember back in the day when I was proclaiming that, you know, mainstream media is dead, there were some individual establishment journalists that I figured, you know what, if they struck out on their own and just started their own podcast or whatever, they'd make it. And I'm pretty sure that Sanjay Gupta was one of those people. Definitely Wolf Blitzer. That being said, as successful as Sanjay Gupta is, I seriously doubt he has fuck you money, you know? And even on the show, on Joe Rogan, at some point, I'm pretty sure Sanjay said, like, you're talking about my friends here. And the bottom line is, as grossly unprepared as Sanjay was to address that particular criticism, which is really surprising because it's kind of obvious. Like if one of my friends, let's call him Bob, shit talks Charlie, and I know that Charlie knows that Bob just shit talked him, and now I'm gonna go see Charlie for the first time since that's happened, I would expect Charlie to bring up, hey, you know that fucked up thing Bob said about me? It's wild to me that he wasn't as well prepared for that, but whatever. Now, coming back to the two movies on one screen, I want to play you a clip that I saw. We will definitely not watch much of this. You know, a couple weeks ago, I did a segment on Vaush. And I called the things that he was saying based. Quite frankly, some people got triggered by this, and I get it, okay? Vaush to me is in the same category as Tim Pool. And by that, what I mean is I barely ever watch any of their videos because most of the time, all I need to see is the title, and I already know what the content of the video will be, okay? And that includes this one here. Even at the title, Joe Rogan whines to CNN's doctor about the media and ivermectin, okay? Now, I watched this anyway because it was released today, and I knew that I was talking about this tonight. But I just want to show you the flip side of my thoughts on Vaush. Okay, we're gonna watch the beginning of this, and trust me, after seeing this, you've seen the whole video. However, I will still forward to a part later. And as a matter of fact, just before I do, let me just grab the timestamp that I'll need. That little thing that I did just now made me have a thought that makes me say, man, I can't wait until this countdown is over. We have 28 days left to go. So yeah, anyway. Coming back to the show. Yeah. Just give me a second. There we go. That should do it. Cool. So, let us watch. Wait. Okay, cool. The volume is good. Let's do it.
The news network you work for out and out lied. Just outright.
Dude, he's so mad, dude. Joe Rogan literally spreads vaccine disinfo, and he's mad that when he took a drug that is a horse dewormer, they called it a horse dewormer.
Joe took horse medicine. Joe
this meme is funny though. The one where he's
horse medicine.
This one here, I gotta say that was funny. But you see the uncharitability to the point of dishonesty. I'll elaborate on that in a second. But I just want to show you a clip from the middle here. This won't be very long. Let me just forward it. Is right here. This should do. All right, let's play it.
Patients of his stupid behavior. Vaush lidocaine is a dog pain reliever. It's also used in humans. Is calling someone who takes lidocaine a dog pain reliever user fair? If lidocaine is being used in humans in a way which is like relevant to the use, then there's no point in making fun of them, right? But what if like people all of a sudden thought that the best way to treat COVID vaccines was by getting lidocaine, but none of their doctors would prescribe it to them, so they run off to fucking pet care stores to get lidocaine from there. Okay? Lidocaine? Lidocaine. So they ran off to get lidocaine from there, and they're all like buying these fucking like dog pain relievers and like eating them up or whatever. Like, yeah, okay, make fun of them. I don't care. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I have no idea how you can watch my content and think that like somebody like Joe Rogan has the right to complain about me being made fun of, you know?
So I just want to point out right away the emphasis on making fun of Joe. I want to elaborate on that, but if you haven't caught that speech pattern yet, I just wanted to make it explicit. Let's continue. We only have a couple seconds left.
A few fucks, they're victims of misinformation. They're literally not. Holy shit. What is on with you guys? Do you have like dads who are on ivermectin or something? I have no idea how you can. This is literally semantically not dishonesty. It's uncharitability. And the uncharitability is being directed because they're fucking morons and they're spreading the disinfo and they're perpetuating the pandemic. I don't care if they're bullied. I don't care. Well, seriously,
he doesn't care.
This is where the fun police are drawn. You guys will soy face when Richard Spencer gets punched, but you're going to complain about people saying that ivermectin is horse dewormer when that's where the vast majority of people taking ivermectin are getting their fucking medicine from. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so the reason why I just said vast majority like that is I am sure that Vaush didn't fact check that part, and why would he? Because and this is part of the wait. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so this ties into the rant that I wanted to make about Vaush. You see, the thing that you can never forget when you're watching Vaush videos is that Vaush is an ideologue, consequentialist rhetorician. And when the only thing that matters to Vaush is advancing leftism, he will throw literally anything under the bus to make that happen. He almost literally said as such in his infamous conversation with Destiny. So when you're in my video a couple weeks ago where I talked about the base things that he was saying, the context to keep in mind is that Vaush's aim in that video was to help leftists become more effective at recruiting and advocacy. So in that context, again, I can't read his mind, but it is easy to see that being honest about his being honest in his presentation would be valuable to the left. So that is why I take him at his word in that video. In this video, what he wanted to do was dunk on Joe Rogan. That was his motivation. It's kind of wild to me to see that. And the funny thing is, when I say, whoops. Wait, sorry, let me just do something here. Okay. So yeah, the funny thing is when I said a couple seconds ago that Vaush will throw anything under the bus, that includes truth, that includes honesty. If it's and again, I'll never say it enough. I am not Professor X. I cannot read this guy's mind. Okay, but as far as given the consistent patterns of behavior that I've seen from Vaush over the years of watching him, it's pretty easy for me to deduce that truth and facts are just tools to be used when appropriate and to be ignored and shoved off to the side when appropriate. And the funny thing about this is that in that regard, I actually agree with him. I covered this in this, like this methodology that's right here that I I covered in detail in my video on Scott Adams and his 6 levels of awareness. I will link to that video below as well. Like, the reason that truth is all the way down here, yeah, it's important. But if your goal is up here in the teal strategy level, then what is true? If you're stuck in here, I would argue, and I agree with Vaush on this, that you can make your life needlessly difficult if you get bogged down in that. Up here at the strategy level, we've all heard the expression of "fake it till you make it." That the spirit of that expression, the spirit of that expression. Is an example of how sometimes lying, ignoring the facts, ignoring the truth can be beneficial to you in the short term. I would say that if you completely throw truth out the window, that would be a bad strategy. Okay. So as far as truth being a tool that sometimes you can press on it, and sometimes it's to your disservice that you do, and you're better off ignoring it. I actually agree with Vaush on this. The part where we diverge is on honesty. I'm not gonna show you Professor X again. The honesty is something that you can't know for sure, right? However, it is. It's awful convenient how Vaush will sometimes misremember things, and I would argue that if he genuinely did misremember things as often as he says he does after the fact when he gets called out on shit, he would occasionally misremember things not in his favor. Whereas, the vast majority of people are getting ivermectin from the vet. Man... That's part of what I was saying, that I'm sure he didn't fact check it, and I'm sure he wouldn't even see the need to fact check something like that, because the goal is to dunk on Joe Rogan. I just wanted to share that, and I will illustrate with this here. So let me go here. I will start by adjusting this a little. Oh, there it is. Boom. I want to fill this with white. There we go. So this graph that I am about to draw, watching this video made me think of this. So let's make a graph, okay? On this axis you have honesty, okay? And at the top over here, that's way too big. Whatever. At the top here, you're honest, and at the bottom, okay, you're dishonest, okay? And it's a spectrum, okay? And someone's presentation, or as someone is expressing themselves, there's kind of a line that will happen here, okay? On this axis right here will be charitability. Right. So the reason that I drew that last is because the axis here, as I conceived it this morning, this axis represents how charitable the person is being. So the idea is the more charitable someone is being, the less likely that they're being dishonest. Let me rephrase that. The more charitable someone is being, the more likely that they're being honest. Now, the reason I drew the horizontal axis last is because we all set this bar ourselves, okay? And on one extreme, like where I drew it right here, this would be an example of the observer who is watching this person speak being fair and balanced. Like there's a threshold at which are they being honest? Are they being dishonest? It's kind of a hard thing to call. However, most of the time, like, there's a line at which you can call it that this person is being dishonest, and anything that's more charitable than that, they're probably being honest. Now, if you are a super fanboy of this person, I'm looking at you, Vaush's chat. I would say that someone who is a super fanboy will place the bar so low right here that no matter what they say, to your eyes, this person is being honest. Either that or you're stuck at the truther level. And on the flip side, if you are so uncharitable, as I suspect Vaush is being towards Joe Rogan in his clip, you will place the bar so high that it is virtually impossible for so in this example, the observer placing the bar is Vaush, and the speaker being observed is Joe Rogan. And in Vaush's eyes, it is virtually impossible for Joe Rogan to be considered honest unless he's saying something so ridiculous like 2 + 2 is 4, or the sky is blue during the daytime when there's no clouds out, that kind of thing. And I just wanted to share that. This is one of these things that I might flesh out in a further video, but I just wanted to share this with you because I think that the clip that I just showed you of Vaush, combined with the overall conversation that has been taking place online between that has been sparked by Sanjay Gupta's appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience and all the fallout because of that have given us many opportunities to see this in action. Like when I said that I give mad props to Sanjay for being there in the first place, when I just stood up for him a little for I think that how can I say this? I think that it's fair to say that Sanjay Gupta was flip-flopping like a coward when Don Lemon was roasting him a little. But let's not go so far as to set the bar all the way up high here. You know, I get that you hate CNN, but Sanjay Gupta is not CNN. It's just his job, right? So yeah, I think that and I know that it's funny how this works out that way, but I would argue that my interpretation would be an example of placing the bar right smack down in the middle, fair and square, right? But depending on your perceptions of either Joe Rogan or Sanjay Gupta, it might affect where you were placing your bar for that person. So that is all I wanted to say. Oh no, there was one final thing that I wanted to say before I wrap up this segment. And I got this from Scott Adams, and I think this ties well into this conversation that we were saying. On the subject of evaluating whether someone is being honest or not. And I like this saying so much, I wrote it in my notes. It's somewhere where I look at it almost every day. You can't necessarily trust what people say, but you can trust that they will be the same today as they were yesterday. So take that for what it's worth. I hope you can use that lens to fruition in your life, along with the honesty, charitability axis that I just drew you. And thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, you will certainly like this one right here. So click on this card right here to watch it. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Hey, that went pretty well. I'll say hey because I'm here, but I'm 40 minutes in the past. Nice. That's cool, LD. Thanks for watching. Oh, wait. By the time you hear me say this, the Joe Rogan clip will have happened. So, hey, I said what I said. All right. Glad to see you, though, eh? As I said before, I was willing to go along to play Stardew Valley. I am playing Stardew Valley because it's been 2 weeks since the last time, and I just want to do it. I feel like playing, so I'm gonna. And also, I'm not sure, like, it's not like I'm gonna stay up until 2 a.m. editing this. It doesn't matter. If I can somehow manage to stitch this segment together into something coherent and have it catchy, it's not like it's urgent. It could wait a day or two. Now, let me open this. Let me start the game. Boom. Well, that took less time than I thought. So, whoops. There we go. Hello from the future, nice. All right. Actually, you know what? You just made me think of something. There we go. Sending that message in a bottle back in the past. And the funny thing is, he might not even see me watching it. Anyway, I'm thinking fourth dimensionally and it's crossing me up. Let's play Stardew Valley. I gotta say, if it is even remotely lucky today, I'm going fishing because I just want to finish the community center. I'm sick and tired of, all these unlucky days and barely leaving the farm and shit. All right. Cool. It's raining. It is fall the 7th. Oh, Penny's on her little pillow. I always wanted my very own library. This is so charming. Yay, good for you. I should redecorate her library. I don't even think I can, actually. Yeah, exactly. The cursor turns into a little hand when you can move something, and it's not. All right. Since I'm here. Oh, today is Sunday. Ah, fuck. I don't know how long it's going to take all this wine to age, but whatever. Oh, I already pet him. Okay, yeah. All right. Welcome to Kozu 5. It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Whoops. Welcome to Welwick's Oracle. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Sydney, you're never going to finish that community center. You hear me? The spirits will keep you from fishing. God damn. Oh yeah, I don't need to water anything today. Ooh, massive crop harvest. Let's pick some corn. Is that it? Yes, let's just double check. 17. Okay, so that's 24, 26, 36. Le compte est bon. All right. Yeah, let's take the horse. The animals will be staying inside, so I don't need to worry too much. Cool. The spirits being always mildly perturbed perturbs me. Yeah, it perturbs me too. You know, one of these days I'm gonna go fishing when the spirits are mildly perturbed, and I'm gonna catch something other than seaweed and boots and newspapers. Actually, mildly perturbed, that's actually probably true. Oh yeah, my pigs ain't gonna make me no money today. Well, too bad. I am a millionaire. Money is literally just a number for me. I almost made some really subtle Squid Game reference, but I'm going to... Wait. Okay, cool. All right, where's my horsey? There you are, horsey. Yes, today is Sunday, which means there's a whole bunch of ancient fruit waiting for me. Then go today where? Oh, fishing you mean? Nah. Actually, maybe I will. We'll see. Just gonna make sure I don't accidentally. Man, if I ever destroy one of these crops, I will rage quit. And I don't care if I'm on stream. I don't care what time of the day it is. I'm not planting. Man, ancient seeds take an entire season to grow. And then once they've grown, then they produce fruit once a week. Ooh, got a bunch of wine too, which means I will not have enough inventory. Oh, nah, I doubt it. Okay, and yeah, that is everything. Yeah, I probably have enough. Yeah, okay, what I don't have enough room for is fruits. Yeah, exactly. I only have 2 squares left. Actually, I have corn. Cool. I'm gonna sit here. I have 20 regular corn. You know what? I'm gonna sell these or something. Yeah, fuck it. All right. I will come back here for the fruit. And even if I don't, the trees aren't completely full. It's funny watching LD from the past. I doubt he'll have the patience to watch me play Stardew Valley, so all of these, me reacting to his chats from the past is, it's just for you and me, Darth Shady, and other person, presumably Breck. No, Breck said goodbye, so Darshady and other person. Yeah, I'm just selling these. Actually, I can grab my fruit today. It's already 1 p.m. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, actually, this is perfect. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway. I just need 2 of each fruit, so peaches. I probably mismanaged my fruit just now, but whatever. I'm rich. I'm rich, biatch. Hey, Brad, your other person. Well, I'm glad you have a name. That came out weird. I don't know why. All right. Yes. So the normal is for turning into wine. One of these days, my ancient fruit machine will be up and running to my desired specifications. Actually, let's go. Oh, cool. I think some of these are useful. Ooh. I don't know if I told you this, but I watched a YouTube video, and it turns out that jade can be used to get a lot of iridium. So yeah. Wait. I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, it's the mushrooms. Okay, so it's in this one here. And I do need one of these. I do need one of these. The rest is all for selling. And I even have some slots left over for the cheese, which is undoubtedly ready. Cool. No, not this. I don't know why the fucking cooking oil is at the top, but whatever. Ooh, okay. Well, now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have 100 cooking oil. I doubt I'll need much of it soon. All right, let me try something here. There's a fish that I can get anytime, anywhere during or almost any season, and I just want to see 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. when it's raining in the ocean. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try and catch me an eel in the ocean. So. All right. I'm going to leave Horsey here. Yes. Boom. Let's do it. Like, honestly, I doubt I'm gonna catch an eel, but you never know. Oh yeah. All right. Now that that's ready, I'll put this back in. Whoops. Like that, and let's see. I'm not gonna spend too much time fishing. I mean, well, we never know. Well, it's a fish. It'd be funny if it was an eel right away. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Wow. Let me just switch over here. So the eel, actually, I can just delete it. Don't need it. What else? Rainy in the ocean, red snapper. To 7 p.m. Okay, let's see if we can catch a red snapper. Okay. Let's keep fishing. Until 7 p.m. So at 7 p.m. there's no use trying. And we've seen how time flies. So we'll see. Geez, not a single piece of junk. Red snapper. Are you serious? Okay. Well, good thing the spirits are mildly perturbed and I used the fucking... Man, how long ago could I have done this? Let me just... You know the deal. Okay, so red snapper is done. So I only have 3 fish left. Fall in the rain. Okay. This one I cannot catch anyway. This one I can catch at any time. Tilapia until 2 p.m. so it's too late. The walleye though I can catch until 2 a.m. so until I pass out. Yeah, exactly. Sydney's hack. I hacked the game. This is another. What was it? It was Dream who allegedly hacked Minecraft or whatever. Okay, so river, mountain, lake, forest, pond. I'm not sure where those places are, but actually, I'm going to switch to, if I need a reminder, I'm going to switch to Chrome without showing you because at this point, it's just a matter of remembering where. But one thing is for sure, actually, can I do it right here? No, I doubt it. Yeah, exactly. Let's go to the community center before I forget because the last fish that I can catch today is available until I pass out anyway, so. Geez, I haven't been to the community center in so long, I forgot how to get there. There it is. All right. This is going much better than expected. So yeah, just to give you an idea, you see how there's only 1 star missing up here. When you first unlock the community center, the whole building is like this fish tank. It's completely dilapidated. All right. Ocean fish. Boom. What kind of... Oh, there it is. Cool. And this, do I need? No, I don't need anchovies for anything. No, I do not. Okay, so Mountain Lake. It's probably this. Yeah, Mountain Lake. C'est dans l'Ouest, like they say in French. You catch it, pass out, get stolen. Yeah, that would be something. Yeah, I think this counts as Mountain Lake. It'd be funny if I caught it on my first try. I forget what I'm even looking for. Wait. Walleye. Is it a walleye that I need? Holy shit, it's a walleye that I need. Literally the first try. Holy shit. Okay. Well, now there's only one fish that I need, and it's past 2 p.m., so it's too late for that one, and the other fish is not available in the fall. This is insane. Okay. Let me switch back to the game here. Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, Sid the Hacker. Oh, jeez. Wait. LD, have you caught up yet? Yeah, there's still 3 people, so either we lost someone and gained someone, or LD's still here. No, that's not it. It's a walleye. Ooh. Nice. Emits a small constant light. Okay, cool. I don't know if I can sell this because I'm pretty sure I already have one. No, okay. Emits a constant light and also increases your radius for collecting items versus just emitting light. So that is going to get sold, but that is cool. So I literally only have 2 more fish left. I guess next time we play, well, next time I play, whether it's on stream or not, I'm just gonna go fishing right away. Because we've all seen that if I do my farm work, it's like 4 p.m. by the time I'm done or whatever. Yeah. Yes, that's why I was headed home. Do I have other trash? I do not have other trash. Let's sell some shit. But yeah, just to come back to the jade thing, when you have enough jade, you could get like, you could obtain like insane amounts of iridium. Unfortunately, I only have 2 jewel replicators, but eventually, because you can make, where is it here? You can make crystallariums, but you need an iridium bar to do it. And I'm using my iridium for other shit for now. So yeah. All right. Oh, I forgot to sell the ring. If I even can. And fuck this, I'm not gonna stay awake until... Yeah, I can't even sell the ring. Okay, well, too bad. Cool. It's 11 p.m. Oh, there we go. The 5th one is there. Hey, I'm going to bed early for once. I'll take credit to... You know what? Yes, I will acknowledge that. Thank you, Darth Shady. Here I was, waiting for a lucky day to go fishing, but the true... Whoops. Fuck. The true secret was within me all along. He said just before going to bed. All right. Yeah, it's getting late. For once, I'm at 0 risk of passing. Oh, wait, I have... Actually, I unironically do have time. Okay, one last thing. Y'all know where I'm going. I have 2 hours to do this, so I should be good. It'd be funny if I passed out because of my hubris that I did just now, but I'm good. That's right, I'm riding the dragon, baby. And yes, I'm budgeting the time to walk from my front door to my bed. I'm doing some mental arithmetic right now. Yup, I have time. Boom. Ha! All right. Hey. Good night. Yeah, this right here, this is payday. Yeah, most of that was just the ancient fruit in its natural form. Once I have that aged wine, it's going to be insane. I forgot where I put the thing I need. Oh, it's here. Okay, well, that was fun. Let me just do this. There we go. You know what that music means? Let me just exit the game proper. Where is it? There we go. Jesus. Hey! Thank you so much for putting up with me. I really appreciate it. This show's getting better and better. We reach another 20 hours at some point in November. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I can't wait to find out, and I hope you're there with me. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.